Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Laborte and I am the Director of Choirs and Orchestras at Enumclaw Middle School. This video is for us to be able to recognize our amazing 8th grade musicians since our spring performances unfortunately were canceled due to all of the COVID craziness. We are going to take a quick moment to show you all of the people, all of the 8th graders that are involved in our programs. Take a moment, silently applause or loudly applause, or maybe scream through your screen when you see all of these names come by. And then we'll announce our departmental awards.
The Director's Award for Band is given to a student who, not necessarily in musicianship, but in other capacities of being a part of the band, has really demonstrated an outstanding commitment to learning their instrument, a commitment to the class, and just an overall outstanding attitude and behavior. And the student that I picked for this is kind of an interesting one because they would probably argue with me on this, but I think that this student has been an absolutely brilliant musician, an absolutely dedicated individual who has really pushed through some challenges and struggles to be able to come out on top of their instrument. And I'm really, really proud of them and really thankful to have them in my class. The Director's Award for Band goes to Jaden Prue.
The EMS Director's Award for Orchestra is designed to recognize an exceptional student leader in orchestra. This student has served as their section leader since joining the Advanced Orchestra and has worked extremely hard to welcome, encourage, and support all new students in the ensemble. Their musicianship has grown leaps and bounds over the years, and it has been amazing to watch their confidence in themselves grow over time. I even challenged them with a solo feature in one of our pieces this year, which is unusual for someone typically in this section. And I was so proud to watch them make it both musical and beautiful. The EMS Director's Award for Orchestra goes to Ryan Montgomery. The EMS Dwayne Cherry Award was named after Mr. Dwayne Cherry, the first choir director at EMS. This award is designed to recognize an exceptional student leader in choir. This student has been involved in choir over the last 3 years. It has been amazing to watch them grow over time. As a 6th grader, they were a little shy and unsure of themselves, but always consistently wanted to work hard and try their best. In advanced choir, they really took initiative in being flexible and willing to bounce between parts to help the ensemble as a whole, even if it made life more challenging for them. They lead by example, always choosing to stay present and engaged in the room, and consistently committing to singing and learning no matter what we were working on. The EMS Dwayne Cherry Chorus Award goes to Jade Brewer.
The Performers Award for Band is given to an 8th grade student who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship in their time in the EMS band program. The student that I've selected for this award is by far an outstanding musician. She's provided a foundation for the rest of the band to really build upon. She always comes to class being prepared and having her part well known so that everybody else feels like they have a solid foundation as they're learning their parts. And I'm really appreciative of her for her dedication and for her skill. I'm really, really thankful for her. The Performers Award for Band goes to Adriana Johnson.
The EMS Performance Award for Orchestra is intended to recognize a student who has excelled in performance in orchestra. This student puts so much time into becoming a better player, both technically and musically. If there's a solo opportunity, they work endlessly to be the best that they can be, asking advice from both myself and their private instructor to become better. They actively seek out additional performance opportunities, like solo and ensemble contests, and are constantly sight reading and picking up new music just for the joy of playing and learning something new. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," this person fights and breaks it down until they can play it effortlessly. The EMS Performers Award for Orchestra goes to Lauren Gosnell. The EMS Performers Award for Chorus recognizes an outstanding student performer in choir. This student comes to mind because they're always jamming, always singing, and always playing. Rarely do I see them without some sort of music going on, whether plugged in via AirPods, playing the classroom piano, or even strumming the ukulele that somehow magically finds a way to my classroom. I love hearing the compositions that they create and share with us, and I also learn a lot about new upcoming artists that I don't normally stumble upon. This person is also a really strong voice in our bottom section, helping provide the foundations and harmonies to make our choir that much stronger. The EMS Performers Award for Chorus goes to Ashley Dolshell. The EMS Marcelo Laborte Drama Award was created when I started teaching at EMS 5 years ago. It was named in honor of my late father, Marcelo Laborte, who lived and breathed to be acting on stage. This year is a little weird because our much beloved spring musical production was canceled due to COVID. Right before we left in March, we were just beginning to learn our group numbers and prepare for auditions upon our return. When picking the award this year, I looked back to last year's production and the work we had put thus far into Beauty and the Beast before we left. This individual stands out because it did not matter what role they were given. The simple act of being on stage and getting to perform is what made it meaningful to them. They willingly took on extra responsibilities both on and off the stage to ensure the success of the whole. They always were asking to come into SSR to work on mastering all of the numbers, while also teaching and supporting their peers who were needing more help and support with the choreography and singing beyond what we did in class. The EMS Marcelo Laborte Drama Award goes to Adele Reeser. The EMS Performing Arts Awards are designed to recognize students from each of the 3 performing ensemble mediums, band, choir, and orchestra, that are not only exceptional student leaders, but also exceptional performers. These are the true all-around kiddos involved in each of our programs, the ones that eat, sleep, and breathe what we do, and truly stand out for their hard work, dedication, and passion to the performing arts.
Each year we award overall awards that are given to any student in any of the performing arts programs at EMS to recognize their outstanding achievement and dedication to their program. And I'm really honored to be able to present a band student with one of these awards this year. This particular student I have seen try harder than any other student at learning their instrument. I've seen more passion from this student than any other student, and I've seen just such a deep desire to learn and deep love of music from this kid that I have yet to see in my teaching career from a middle schooler, to be honest. Just an absolutely wonderful student to work with, so gifted and passionate about what they do. And so I'm excited to present one of the overall department awards to Emily Kirshner.
This year, I am privileged to recognize 2 of my students who have received this highest distinction for orchestra. This student stands out because they have consistently risen to the occasion every single time throughout the 3 years that they have been involved in advanced orchestra. I have watched the student naturally become a leader over time, serving as a role model and guide for their section and everyone around them. They are innately in tune with where others are succeeding and where they are struggling. I can always trust that they are leading their section through the places that need the most work and breaking it down so that everyone can find success, even with such a wide range of abilities. During distance learning, they were the only middle school student to learn, record, and submit for our EHS alma mater virtual ensemble, because more than anything, they wanted to continue to play and learn new music through all of this. Their commitment and dedication to what we do continues to astound me, and I'm excited to see them thrive in high school. This year's orchestra recipient of the EMS Performing Arts Award is Alicia Nunez. And now for choir. This student stands out because of their unparalleled joy, enthusiasm, and love for singing and performing. What I respect most about this student is their consistent work to become better as a performer and as a human, using each and every opportunity as a way to learn and improve, instead of letting it deter them from continuing to try. I can always count on this person to know their part and be able to help their section when I'm not there. They are willing to take on extra roles for the whole, things like helping us learn candle choreography and picking up extra vocal lines to make us sound that much cooler. They continue to engage through distance learning, being willing to adapt and be flexible to whatever curveballs COVID threw at us, and consistently continue to sing and share their voice through weekly karaoke recordings and other activities. When they sing and act, they truly seek to embody and understand the character and story that they are telling, to share and invite the audience into the experience. This year's choral recipient of the EMS Performing Arts Awards is Jasmine Dumonte.